Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Today, we're joined in the Barbie studio by two new friends for Barbie. This is the Barbie style resort collection for Barbie and Ken. It's 2 dolls. They were released back in 2023, but I was hesitant to order them at the time, and I've been going back and forth since then about whether or not to order them. And obviously I finally did. And so I thought we would do the unboxing on camera today. I did pry the box open, but I have not removed them from the box yet. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I have kitties in the Barbie studio today, so I hope they are not going to join us on camera. We've got a little piece of cardboard holding everything in the box. And it comes wrapped in tissue paper, so that's nice. That helps keep the inside box protected, because it is a very nice box that all of the Barbie style dolls come in. Alright, so we'll take a look at the box first. And it's the same style of box that the other dolls from the Barbie style collection come in, with this really nice marbling pattern and a magnetic closure in front. And here is the back of our box. So it shows our 2 dolls dressed in the different fashion items and accessories that come in this set. And here we have another picture of Barbie and Ken wearing the fashions. And some more pictures. Somebody's playing with tissue paper right now. Okay, and so we have our 2 dolls here, and they've got this nice little ombre effect for the plastic that's holding them in place. And you can see the different clothes that they come with. And we'll see about removing them here. So they are, it looks like, held in place with some straps and plastic. So between the dolls and getting all of the clothes out of this plastic, I'm going to have to do at least some of that off camera, otherwise it's going to be not very exciting for you to watch. But let's see. Yes, we are going to have to do, oh, maybe not. Okay, that actually took a while to get the dolls and all of the clothes and accessories out of the box. Everything was held in very securely, so ended up doing that off camera. But I've put the box back together here, and whoops, Miss Millie just fell over on her doll stand. So we'll go ahead and move the box, and we'll take a look at the dolls and all of their clothes and accessories. Now, both Barbie and Ken came with doll stands and a certificate of authenticity for the two of them. Here's Barbie's doll stand. I'll take a look at her. And she has long blonde hair, and she was held in the box with 3 prongs, and that is something that I really wish Mattel would not do, and especially for the Barbie style dolls, I would really hope that we wouldn't end up with these prongs in the backs of their heads. So that is my main complaint so far, is the prongs. But so our Barbie doll, she is identified as having the Millie facial sculpt, and I don't know if this is my imagination, but I have another Millie Barbie style doll, and to me they look a little different. Maybe it's my imagination, but it seems to me like the face shape is a little bit different. So let me know in the comments if you've heard anything about her facial sculpt not being the Millie. But she has really soft hair. It's kind of a shaggy cut. We might need to clean this up a little bit, especially with some loose hair. But she has blue eyes and pink lips. She has a closed mouth, so you can't see her teeth. Her earrings are removable. And she has these big statement earrings. And she arrives in the box wearing a black bikini that would also double as an underwear set. And she has a made-to-move body, so she has movement at the head, the shoulder, the upper arm, the elbow, the wrist, the upper torso right underneath the bust, her hip and upper thigh, and knee and ankle. So with the made-to-move body, she has the most articulation that Mattel currently offers. And she comes wearing a gold bracelet that I seem to have dropped. Here we go. So that is something that you might want to secure on your doll with a rubber band or some modeling putty. We'll set it aside right now. And she comes wearing, or she comes with, square-toed T-strap mule-style sandals with a stiletto heel. And she also has cat's eye sunglasses that are translucent. They're dark gray. And she comes with a molded plastic bag that's designed to look like a straw or fabric bag. It's a clutch. And she also comes with a pair of white palazzo pants with a snap-in back and a coral and white top. And the top is lined in the torso and has a Barbie signature label. Oh, and I didn't mention that these are gold label Barbie signature dolls. So let's go ahead and put her into this outfit. And she also has a pink or coral nail polish and toenail polish. So she's very stylish. And this top is not wanting to snap. I think I'm going to need to take off her bikini top in order to get this to fit properly. And it is actually glued in place on her bust. So maybe it is supposed to fit. Okay, we did manage to get her top on over her bikini, but bikini is rather visible underneath. So even though it's held in place, her bikini top is held in place with glue, I think we're going to have to remove it in order to get her top to fit properly. Since these shoes are mule style, they do not have a strap in back, so we might need a little bit of poster putty in order to keep Miss Millie's shoes on properly. They do seem to be a fairly snug fit. Alrighty, let's take a look at Ken here. He also comes with a stand, and his face mold is called the Ken, and he has some loose hair here that we're going to need to trim. And he has blonde hair, has a lot of product in it, so it's rather stiff. And the way his hair is styled, he has flocking underneath to kind of make it look like he has shaved hair on the sides. I think he could probably do with a hot water rinse to help style his hair a little bit better. And Ken has blue eyes, pink lips. He also has a closed mouth so you can't see his teeth. And I am noticing a slight tone difference between Ken's head and the rest of his body. And I have heard other people with that same comment, so Mattel doesn't seem to have done the best job in matching skin tones on Ken. But he is also on a made-to-move body, so he has movement at the head. Well, he is supposed to have movement. There we go. Movement at the head. I hope we didn't just damage his head. The shoulder, the upper arm, the elbow, and at the wrist. He also has movement at the upper torso, the hip, the upper thigh, the knee, and at the ankle. I really like the way these Ken feet are molded. They're much more realistic than the Barbie feet, which don't really have distinct toes to them. They look a little bit weird. And Ken comes wearing this really nice swimsuit. The fabric does feel like it would be swimsuit fabric, and it has an elastic band. And he comes with his own sunglasses. They're black. They have the sort of wayfarer shape to them, and his lenses are opaque, so you cannot see through them. And he also comes with white beach sandals. They are textured on the bottoms. And he comes with a pink blazer that is lined on the torso, but not in the sleeves. I always like that. That's a nice extra bit of detailing for Mattel. And they have matching pink shorts that Velcro in the back with some top stitching detail to look like the shorts have a zipper in front. And he has a white mesh sleeveless t-shirt, and it does not Velcro, so it just goes over his head. So we'll go ahead and put him into his clothes. And one thing I did notice, so both of our dolls have molded underwear, and Ken's underwear has a little tiny Ken label on the elastic waistband. All right, we've got Ken dressed. Had a little difficulty getting his left sandal on. Here we go. And I'm going to see about removing Millie's swimsuit so that we can get a better fit for her top. And since she has glue holding it in place, I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, so I removed Millie's bikini top and bottoms and redressed her. She does have glue underneath her bikini, and I wanted to make certain that that glue wasn't sticking to her other top, so I carefully removed the glue using alcohol. I didn't want to use acetone because I was afraid that would damage the plastic to her body. I have heard other people doing that and damaging their dolls, so if you do want to remove Millie's bikini top, that is what I would recommend. Use a little bit of alcohol to remove it. And so we have Millie and Ken in their outfits, and these are the swimsuits that they came with. And I don't think I mentioned that he is actually the very first made-to-move Ken doll that I have. So he is a good addition to our collection of Barbie dolls and a good friend for Barbie. Well, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to be part of our Barbieverse, and be sure to ring the notification bell. It really does help our channel to grow, and once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next episode here in our Barbieverse. Bye-bye!